They say relationships about love. I say they're about leverage. Welcome to Sugar Daddy's podcast. This isn't about tricking. This isn't about chasing. This is about power, presence, and provision. I'm Big Daddy, media executive, business builder, and your favorite daddy with the blueprint. If you want honesty about money, women, loyalty, and legacy, you're in the right place. This is Sugar Daddy's podcast. Ladies, let me ask you something. If a man loves you, he's loyal to you, if he protects you, if he provides for you, if he respects you, what does he get in return? And I'm not talking about sex. I'm not talking about how good you look. I'm not talking about what you can do in the bedroom. I'm simply asking, does that man get peace? No, not control. Not control. I got the DMs. I got your messages when I talk about peace. Not talking about control. Does he get peace? We know what it is. Peace. Because maybe we've been asking the wrong question. Maybe the question isn't just what do you bring to the table. Maybe the question is, how does your presence make the table better? Ooh, because you can bring a whole lot to the table and still make somebody miserable sitting at it. Woo! We're going there tonight because this is Sugar Daddy's podcast. I just want to welcome all my followers back. Thank you for tuning in. Again, hit that follow button, subscribe down there. You see it. Subscribe. Come on. I'm your boy, your host, Big Daddy. And tonight, we're continuing a conversation that I started in part one. Ladies, what exactly do you bring to the table? Now, part one created some conversations because I talked about love, I talked about loyalty, and I asked women to really think about what they bring to a man's life. Now, not what you look like, not what you have, not what your title is, not your degree, not your body, not your Instagram followers, not what you think you're bringing. I'm talking about bona fide, straight up, when that man closes the door and it's just you and him, what does your presence add to his life? Tonight, we're taking that conversation deeper because we're talking about 4 words. 4, love. We're talking about loyalty. We're talking about respect and peace. And I don't care whether you're married. I don't care whether you're dating, engaged. I don't care if you're living together, if you're friends with benefits, if you're in a situationship, or you got yourself a sugar daddy, because this is Sugar Daddies, y'all. Yeah, I said it, because everybody watching this isn't trying to get married. We talked about that, and that's okay. Everybody doesn't want the same relationship, but whatever arrangement you have, there's still a human being on the other side of it, and that means something. So tonight, I've got somebody sitting in with me. I got somebody that's my homeboy, my man, my ace-spoon coon, as they call it, my man, Darnell. He's an entrepreneur. He's a media executive. He's a man who's been around business. He's been around relationships, of course, people, success, failures, and life. Darnell, welcome to the Sugar Daddy Show, baby.
Hey, man, thank you for having me, man.
Oh, man, I appreciate you. Now, listen, I'm warning you right now. We're probably going to get into some trouble tonight. You down? You ready?
Absolutely. That's what we do.
I'm telling you, man, you better buckle on up, man. I'm telling you, this conversation tonight is going to be deep because we want to find the fuck out, man, for real. We want to have some real conversation. We want to talk all about it tonight. I want to really know what they bring to the table.
We're here now. We're at the table.
And life. Darnell, welcome to Sugar Daddies, brother.
Hey, man, thank you for having me, Nemo. Appreciate you.
Man, absolutely, man. It's good to see you, brother.
Hey, man.
Now, Darnell, listen, man. I'm warning you right now. We're going to probably get into some trouble tonight, man. I'm trying to tell you.
We off the cuff tonight? No handcuffs?
No handcuffs. Listen, I'm not interested in politically correct answers. Man, I want real deal. That's what we're here for. So we're going to start right there. Brother, when you hear a man say, I just want peace, what does that mean to you, bro?
Outside of the major nuances, right? Like the shit we can't control, right? Can I say shit?
You can say
All
shit.
right.
Hey, it's the real deal up here. You can say shit all you want.
Outside of the shit we can't control when it's dealing with, your significant other, like peace for me means that outside of that, do we have a problem? What's the solution? Let's get to it quickly and let's keep moving forward.
Elaborate a little bit more on that.
Well, so when I say like a lot of people come to you, like especially when you one of those people in your family as a man, like you're the people everybody come to. It's more so everybody's bringing you their problem, but nobody brings you like the solution. So now that you put me in this spot where I'm forced to give solutions, let's move forward on these solutions. Don't keep telling me the problem. I know what's wrong. Let's move forward.
See, you're right. I think, first of all, peace is one of the most misunderstood words in relationships, period. It is. It's one of the most misunderstood words in the entire relationship. Would you agree?
Absolutely.
Because when men say, I want peace, some women hear, look, you want me to shut up. No. People DM me, tell me that it's controlling. At least that's not what I mean, right? Peace doesn't mean silence. Peace doesn't mean obedience, control. It doesn't mean yes, baby, no, baby. No man that I know. I don't want a fucking yes woman. You know what I mean? I don't want somebody to say yes to everything I say. Whatever you say, baby. Like Eddie Murphy movie. Bark like a dog. Whatever you like. Whatever. Bark like a big dog. No man would really want that. Not in a healthy relationship. And I don't give a shit again if it's a sugar baby, sugar daddy, a situation type of thing. Nobody wants that. To me, that's not peace. For real. That's somebody who's scared to speak. And really, for real, I don't want that shit. I don't want that. I don't want you to be afraid. I want a woman with an opinion. I want intelligence. I want personality. I want somebody who can challenge me. But there's a difference between challenging me and constantly fighting me. There's a difference between having an opinion and creating opposition. You feel me? There's a difference between holding me accountable and making me feel like nothing I do is ever enough. So, Darnell, let me ask you something, bro. Do you think women misunderstand what men mean when we say we want peace?
Absolutely. I think most women, and I don't want to speak for women because I've never been a woman, so I don't know how to be. But in my particular brain, I think most women feel like when men say they want peace, it comes from a standpoint like what you said, like controlling and yes, baby, no, baby, that. And it's none of that.
And that is some of that shit too, I believe. I think it is some of it want to be controlling, ego. But for the most part, I don't think it's that.
At all. And like you said, like outside of the ego, like that little percentage what it is, I think it's more so of like women think like, all right, man, like I can't trust it, or like, oh, he's saying this what he want, but that's not really what the hell he want. But in men, like we'll tell you what we want. You just gotta listen.
I agree. Because look, I know for sure a man can deal with pressure, right? We deal with it all the time. Most of us have been conditioned to deal with the pressures of our entire lives. We deal with pressure at work. With pressure in business, finances, pressure from our families, pressure to succeed, to provide, to protect, pressure to figure shit out when we don't have the fucking answer. Like, for real. But after fighting all day, I don't want to come home and fight you too. I mean, that's different. And ladies, hear me. I'm not saying that means he gets to come home and ignore you. I'm not saying he gets to disrespect you. Not saying he gets to cheat and then, ask for peace. I'm not saying he gets to neglect the relationship and then say, oh, you always nagging. No, I'm not saying that. Sometimes what you're calling nagging really ain't nagging. It's somebody begging you to address something you've been avoiding. And for me, avoiding, to me, that's accountability. But there's another side. If every conversation becomes what you didn't do or what shouldn't you've done and all that shit. Why didn't you? If you got to start up conversations like that, how come you never, you always, eventually, girl, I mean, home doesn't feel home anymore when you do all of that. It becomes another job, and nobody wants to clock in into their fucking relationship.
At all.
I mean, come on.
At all.
So, ladies, here's a nice first question for the comments, because I'm going to hear it. When your man sees your name pop up on his phone, does he smile or does his blood pressure go up? You got any of those, D?
I got a few of them.
I mean, no, seriously, think about it. When you call him, does he think, that's my baby? Or, Lord, what happened now? Shit. Because that tells you something about the energy in the relationship. You know what I mean? And fellas, same thing. When she sees your name, does she feel safe or does she immediately wonder, what bullshit am I about to deal with now? Peace has to go both ways. D, what's more important to you at this stage of life? Is it excitement or is it peace?
I'm a firm believer in two things can be true at the same time, right? At this point in my life, I like excitement and I like peace, right? Because I'm not a everyday, let's go with the same routine every type of day guy. Like, switch it up for me, mix it up for me. And when I say excitement, it could be the smallest thing. If I like that, I bake cookies. And we went to Stone Mountain today, and you decided to bring a 12-pack of baked cookies that you made for me. That's me, right? That's peace.
Yeah.
And then entertainment, I mean, if we hiking the trail in Stone Mountain and we on a little quest and I'm eating my cookies and you want to give me a little twerk show, that's entertainment. So two things can be true at the same time.
Entertainment, though, D, from a perspective of you entertaining other women and all that kind of stuff, as opposed to peace with just one woman, but you hit the nail on the head, because essentially you're still saying that peace is still more important, right? Now, my 20-year-old self, my 29-year-old self, my 25-year-old self might have answered that shit a little differently, for real. But you get to a point, for real, at a certain point, like, pretty just isn't enough.
Yeah.
Right? Sexy isn't enough. Chemistry isn't enough. I need to know, can I live with you when life isn't sexy? Can we sit in the house and not have to entertain each other every second? Can we disagree? Still sleep in the same bed? Can I have a bad day without you making my day about you? And can you have a bad day without me immediately trying to fix you? That's intimacy. That's where I see it. So, to me, peace doesn't mean control. I keep saying that. Peace doesn't mean control. It means we got to coexist together. We got to exist in a space where it ain't no bullshit and you can be free to be you without being judged in me either. Peace means I don't want to go through the bullshit at home and got to come home and deal with it too. That's just it. It ain't controlling. When I get home, fine line between nagging and fucking really being there, but my point of the matter, and we can wrap this part of this piece up. Look, men want peace from a perspective of making a home feel like a home and not having to fight a battle when they come home with their woman. I'm fighting outside. I'm fighting life's battles. I'm fighting all life's challenges. My kids is calling me. They're getting on my damn nerves. Everybody need money. I got to call this person. I got to do this. I mean, the pressures of life. It happens. I can't come home and fight them same battles.
I totally agree. It's a world you fight at home, and then it's a world you fight in the house. And I don't want to fight both worlds every single day.
Now, straight up now, we talk about peace, but ladies, I do want to protect you on something. Because men, we got to stop using the word peace as a weapon too now.
Agreed.
Straight up.
Agreed.
Because some brothers say, I want a peaceful woman. But what they really mean, is I want a woman who won't question my bullshit. That's not peace. That is control. And that's what most women be talking about. You don't get to disappear for 3 days, come back on Thursday and say, why you disturbing my peace? That's bullshit, brother. Come on, brother. You disturb the peace.
Facts.
You can't create chaos, then complain about somebody else's reaction to your chaos. That's crazy. If you want peace, you have to be peaceful. Straight up. If you want trust, you got to be trustworthy. If you want respect, you have to be respectful. Straight up. That takes us directly to the next word.
What's that?
Respect.
R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
Look, I was going to say, finish this sentence for me. And a man knows a woman respects him when she
checks in without you having even to ask. She wants you to know what's going on in her day without you even asking. That's when you know she locked in.
That's interesting.
She'll tell you about the most simplest shit. She might say something like, and it could be something like, embarrassing or like humbling. She might be like, babe, I was talking to Teresa today while I was at the front counter and my stomach was bubbling so bad I had to fart and it came out. Like, she locked in with you. Like, she wants you to know about like the most intricate details of her day, even if it's humiliating to her.
No, I agree with that. Friendship kind of shit.
Yeah, like talk. You my dog. We locked in.
That's interesting because men talk about respect all the time. We say, I need my woman to respect me. But we actually are asking for me, respect means don't intentionally embarrass me.
100%.
Don't belittle me, take my manhood, don't weaponize the things I've told you in private. Don't talk to me like I'm stupid. Don't constantly compare me to another man. Don't publicly humiliate me. And then privately tell me you love me. That ain't fucking love. And don't wait until we're angry to tell the world everything that's wrong with me. That's bullshit, man. That ain't love. Come on. Because social media has created something so fucking dangerous. It gets on my nerves. I got a love-hate relationship with social media. I love it because of our platform and what we do. So don't get it wrong. I love it. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Instagram. I love it. Thank you, YouTube. Thank you for all the platforms. I'm grateful. But when it comes to relationships, it's fucked up. Yeah, it is, man. Social media has created something dangerous, man. People have turned their relationships into public courtrooms. You get mad. Now Instagram knows. Facebook knows. TikTok knows. Your girlfriends know, all of them. Your cousins know. Your mama know. Everybody fucking know. Your co-workers know. Everybody know. And everybody got advice. Who you listening to? And based on the 5 minutes of the story you told them, now, here's my problem with that. Based off of them 5 minutes of the story, everybody got a fucking opinion. Everybody got something to say. And my biggest problem with it is everybody want to be just like it. Everybody want to listen to it. Everybody want to give their advice. That's insane. And eventually, look, you and that man, you make up. Everybody told you not to fuck with him. Everybody told you you should do this, do that. Everybody else still hate him. But you still flourishing. Think about that shit. You forgave him. They didn't. Come on, man. Huh?
It don't make sense.
So, now every Thanksgiving, your mama looking at the man sideways because 6 months ago, you told her everything that happened during the worst argument. And some things belong inside the relationship. Yeah. So that's that. Come on, we talking about respect.
Yeah, it ain't there.
Come on. Let me say something. This is really important. I don't judge respect by how you treat me when we're happy. Everybody can be respectful when everything is good.
That's real.
Everybody can be respectful when it's good. Straight up. I judge respect by how do you treat me when you pissed off? I say this all the time. Just because we have an argument, just because we got a disagreement, it does not give you the fucking license to talk to me any kind of way, call me out my name, and vice versa, for real.
All right.
So I do, man. I judge respect by How do you treat me when you pissed off? That's the test.
Yeah.
When you pissed off, what you saying to me? Can you be angry with me without trying to destroy me? Can you disagree with me without disrespecting me? Can you tell me, Big Daddy, you dead wrong, without saying, you're not a man?
Facts.
Those are two different conversations. Because once you start attacking someone's identity, you no longer argue about the issue. You're trying to wound them. Darnell, straight up, do you think that there's a point in the argument where certain things just can't be taken back, man? Like, this back and forth, everybody wants to be right. Do you think, there's a certain shit you can't take back?
Absolutely, absolutely. I think like the certain things you can't take back is more so like if you try to belittle that person or you belittle that person, you can't take that back. What's said is said. And then also I was raised in the country, so for every action there's an opposite and equal reaction. You may say this shit, but be prepared for what's coming behind it. You know what I mean? So don't say like you really like. Don't say something that you meant and then try to backpedal when you're trying to get grace. The same grace you ask for, give it.
Yeah, exactly. Because people say, I didn't mean it.
You 100% meant it.
Yeah, maybe,
You meant it.
But I still heard it. That's the problem.
And
then I've got to figure out, what's that anger talking? Or was that you really talking about me? I mean, it's a lot of shit to figure out. And anger just removed the filter. That's all. That's it. And that's tough.
Yeah, that's tough.
It's that's why you got to have conversations without judgment. Man, look, love without respect is insane. And that's what it becomes. If you don't respect me, then there ain't no fucking love.
There's no love.
There's no love. So here's the question. For real. Because I just gave you my answer to it, but can you really love somebody you don't respect? That's a great fucking question. Like, can you love somebody you don't respect?
So two things can be true at the same time, right? I think when the question you pose, can you love? Yes, if it's family.
No. We ain't talking about no fucking family. Come on.
I
We
got
talking
it.
about relationships,
Listen,
man.
but I said,
we ain't talking about your mama, nigga.
I said two things can
you know
be
how
true.
many fucking times your mama done disrespected your ass?
And we
and
love
that's
her.
mama. Hell yeah.
But when
we
it
ain't
comes
talking about that shit.
When it comes to relationship, right?
That's what we talking about. Keep it there.
I always say this to the women I'm dealing with. Don't tell me something you wouldn't tell your boss. Because you know how to act and what to do and how to respond to keep your job, but you willing to tell me whatever to risk this household that we built? And that's what I mean by when you say, can you love somebody you don't respect?
Yeah, but think about your girl. Think about somebody you fuck with, relationship, whatever. If you don't respect her, can you love her?
Absolutely not.
That's the question.
Yeah.
Can you love somebody you don't respect?
Right. So and that's what I'm saying. In my answer, I'm saying like, if my whatever I'm dealing with, woman, situation, relationship, whatever, like if she's going to work every day and when she come home and we have open communication, she's telling me about shit that happened on her job and all kind of shit. My first question I pose to them is, well, did you tell them that? Because when you have an issue with me, you let me have it.
I agree. But I also, I think you can have feelings for somebody. You could be attached to somebody. I think you can have history with somebody. I think you can have incredible sex with somebody. I think you can miss somebody. I think you can genuinely even care about somebody. But I don't know if you can have a healthy relationship with somebody you don't respect. And this is where love and respect meet. Because sometimes love keeps you somewhere that respect should have told you to leave.
A long time ago. Facts.
You understand what I'm saying?
Facts.
And that's where it gets sticky. Let me say that again. Sometimes love keeps you somewhere that respect should have told you to leave. That's real. And I'm talking about self-respect too. If somebody consistently lies to you, disrespects you, manipulates you, uses you, embarrasses you, and you still saying, but I love him.
Yeah.
I love her. Come on, man. At some point, that question becomes, do you love them more than you respect yourself?
That's real.
And that's just not for women. That's for everybody. That's straight up. That's straight up.
Nah, for real.
Because there's that fine line. And people blame that shit on loyalty. I'm telling you, look, there's a thing of loyalty, and I get that. But it's another thing where if it comes with a lot of fucking disrespect, that's a whole nother animal. That's not love, and that's not loyalty.
Slavery.
Come on. And to me, look, let's talk loyalty beyond cheating. Let's talk loyalty beyond, because loyalty brings a sense of trust, right? Because we talked about that in part 1, right? Now, how do we bring loyalty back into all of this? Because we talked about love and we talked about loyalty, right? And then we talked about fucking trust and respect. Well, how does that tie into each other? Let's bring it back into each other. So, in part 1, we touched on love and loyalty, right? Mm-hmm. Because I want to connect loyalty and respect to peace.
Right.
Okay? Loyalty isn't simply, I didn't sleep with somebody else. Well, fucking congratulations. That's your fucking minimum. That is the absolute minimum expectation. Like, come the fuck on. You hear me talk about a lot of times, there are 2 things we take off the table. Money and sex. In any type of relationship, I don't give a shit what they talk about when you talk about stats and all that kind of stuff, right? So when you look at this loyalty piece, that shit is beyond, well, I ain't sleep with him. Fuck that. Congratulations.
No, what we do?
You know what I mean? That's your minimum expectation. What the fuck you talking about? But loyalty is also, how do you handle me when I'm not around? Do you protect my name? Do you let motherfuckers disrespect me? Do you protect my vulnerability? Do you protect the relationship overall? Do you not give a shit? When your friends are talking shit about me, do you join in or do you say, hold on, that's still my man.
All right.
You know how it goes.
Right.
And fellas, the same thing. You know what I'm saying? When you're around your boys, you talking shit. Are you talking about your woman like she's a trophy piece? Or are you talking, private sexual details? You know how we fucking do. Come on. Let's be real. Are you exposing things she trusted you with and you telling all your homeboys? Because that's disloyal as fuck too.
As a motherfucker.
On both sides.
Absolutely.
And you can never physically cheat and still betray somebody emotionally. D, what's worse to you? Physical cheating or emotional betrayal? Come on.
I've never been asked that.
Come on. Physical cheating or emotional betrayal? What's worse?
I'm going emotional betrayal because then I felt like you gave him a piece of something that was sacred that I like, that me and you share. So now it's you cross the threshold, right? That's treason. To be completely honest with you.
No, I mean, shit. 100% we know sleeping with somebody can destroy the relationship.
Absolutely. Fuck me up. Crush me.
But goddamn, the deeper betrayal is discovering that you were really emotionally tied to that motherfucker.
Like you was fucking with him.
Like, that's so much deeper to me. And that's the hardest part of when a woman cheats versus a man cheating, like, for real.
100%.
Because most men, nigga cheat, ain't no emotional shit tied to it. But when women...
Not saying it's right. Right.
We're not justifying shit. We're not talking about that.
Okay, bet.
We're not talking about justification. We're just talking about... Because, a lot of people also talk about how men can't handle when a woman cheat. You're
right.
fucking absolutely correct.
You know why? Stand it. Like, what?
Because the betrayal is deeper.
It's emotional.
Come on.
It's emotional.
They're going to still keep talking to him. They don't cut that shit off.
Right.
They gonna leave. What the motherfucker say? I'm going to leave the door
like,
open.
Just interject too. Like when they say don't check that phone. Oh man, you check that phone, boy, your blood pressure gonna be high. You're gonna have a heart attack because you call me daddy, you call me poppy, and if I just so happen to go through your phone and you calling him the same thing, I'm hurt.
I mean, the person you sleeping beside been in a fucking emotional relationship for 6 months.
Right.
What?
You depending on him spiritually?
Now I'm fucking wondering how many conversations happen for real. Like, what the fuck y'all like?
What y'all talking about?
What y'all been talking about? How many secrets we share? Shit. What you really saying to him?
Right, that is.
All that come into play. When you got another one like that, man, you telling them everything. How many times did you think about the person when you was sitting beside me? When you with me, how many times you think about? I mean, come on.
That is.
That's, man.
On the guys.
Man, that's different. That's different, man. And that's why men can't handle that shit. Look, we're going to wrap this up. We are. We get to the end of this. This has been real good. Before we roll again, hold on. Subscribe. Tell somebody. Let somebody know at all platforms. At Sugar Daddy's Podcast. That's Sugar Daddy's with a Z. At Sugar Daddy's Podcast. Check us out. Follow us. Share. Comment. Help us out. Help us grow. I need you, people. I'm asking you. Help me out. All right? But listen. Don't forget we got this website, man. We got this dating platform. Concierge services for the fellas who, you want to be discreet. Holler at us. Sugardaddies.com. All right? But
Hey,
look,
man, plug it.
that's it. D, before we do wrap this up, I want to talk about some situationships real quick because that's key to this whole thing because people seem to believe that when you're in a situationship, a sugar daddy kind of thing, that those same principles don't fucking apply. Like the love, the loyalty, the respect, the peace, right?
Right.
I want to fucking set the record straight tonight. For real.
Okay.
I want to talk a little bit about situationships. I really want to make somebody uncomfortable. Because it's a whole lot of motherfuckers that's in situationships, a whole lot of people in the poly scenarios, a whole lot of people that are not in a traditional relationship.
Okay.
So I want to talk about that. What happens? Because everybody listening again, they're not married. Some of y'all don't even want to be married. Y'all don't know what the hell you want or who the hell you are.
Right.
But you've been talking for 9 months. How long is the conversation? At some point, you need a fucking paragraph break. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I mean, you sleeping together, you traveling together, eating together. Fuck. Talking every day. Look, something got to give. She's got clothes at your crib. You got a toothbrush at her spot. You know what I'm saying? And then somebody asks y'all together, both y'all go like, you know what I'm saying? That's a situationship,
Right.
right? So here's the question. Here's the motherfucking question.
I'm ready.
Yeah, ready. Drum roll, guy. Does loyalty exist without a title? Answer that shit there.
First of all, good night. Love you, big bro. No, it doesn't. It doesn't, because we as men, we try to maneuver without titles because we come from a world where there are no titles. It's what you are, who you are, your word, and what you present, right? But then we bring women into it, and they start entertaining clowns and all this other extra shit. That doesn't exist, bro. Like the rules are different. It changes. So I don't. Oh man, it's a thin line between love and hate.
I hear that. Let me get my perspective on that shit.
Okay.
Because I think this is where communication becomes everything.
But before you say communication, have you seen what the literacy rate is?
Yeah, but
Okay.
hold on. That's my fucking point though. No bullshit. Look, communication is everything. I'll never forget when I was caught up in some shit and I had somebody checking me.
Right.
And when all shit hit the fan and everything came out, you know what they said? Why the fuck you ain't just tell me and let me make my own decision? What you bottling it up for? Why you ain't just talk to me? And you fucking think like, wow.
Damn, why didn't I?
You know what I'm saying? So to me, I think this is where communication is like, it's everything. You can't demand relationship benefits from an arrangement you refuse to define. Like,
Yeah,
come
right.
on, man.
Yeah.
And then if we agreed to be exclusive, that's one thing.
Right.
Right? If we agreed to be exclusive, that's one thing. But if we agree that we're casual, that's something totally different. That's a whole nother thing. And I agree. If we're going to be casual, you got to fucking communicate more than ever.
Ever.
Because, look, you can't fucking secretly create rules. Like, for real. So
Nah,
even
yeah.
if you're casual, you gotta fucking communicate.
Yeah.
What is it? What we doing? And I think that's where we fucking fail. We know it's casual, but we won't talk about it. No, it's still a fucking relationship. It's called a situationship. Straight up.
Yeah.
You can't fucking secretly create rules. You gotta talk. You're gonna secretly create rules and then punish somebody for breaking rules they never agreed to? What the hell is that?
But
That ain't fair.
But that goes back to me saying like two things can be true, right? Because like I've had situations where I've explained that, but like I can't make you comprehend something. I can only present the facts, right? If you don't comprehend it, now I'm in this forever battle. What you just said of, fuck. We talked about this. You know what it is. Like, all right, cool. We're in this now.
Yeah, but see, my problem, and I'm just talking strictly for me. The reason why I can't put up that shit because I'm territorial. Like, I can't handle you just saying, "Oh, we just having fun," and then get mad because I go have fun with somebody else. Cause me, I'm gonna be mad. I don't give a fuck. We just having fun, and I found out I'm gonna be a little bit pissed. You know what I'm saying?
Bitch, I'm touched.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You did what?
Right. I mean, come on.
Right.
And you can decide that doesn't work for me. Absolutely.
100%.
But that's when honesty comes in. So what you want exclusivity, say that shit.
Yep.
You want to be casual, say that.
Say that.
You know what I mean? You want just a situation, companionship, whatever the fuck it is.
Say that.
Say that. If you want marriage, you gotta open your mouth. You can't. We're not mind readers. You gotta talk. You gotta say that. And if you don't know, say that too.
Please.
Confusion becomes toxic when people pretend it's fucking clarity. It's fucking confusion.
I like that. Say that again. Say it again.
Confusion becomes toxic when people believe there's clarity, but it's not. It's toxic because ain't no fucking clarity.
No, I like that. So let me ask you a question, big bro.
Okay.
Are situationships a result of poor communication, or are they intentional relationships?
That's a good question. Let me say this. All situationships, to me, are intentional. Because, one, a man know what he wants. If he really want to pursue a woman, he wants a relationship, he going to go at it.
Facts.
Right? A situationship, we just named it. We got a situation. We fucking.
Right.
We doing whatever. We sugar baby, sugar daddy, whatever it is.
Well, know what to call
It's a situation, right? So I don't think it's a result of poor communication. I do believe they're intentional relationships, but I do believe the relationship gets fucked up, whatever it is, whether it's a situationship or marriage or whatever, it gets fucked up when communication isn't there.
Agree.
What do you think?
No, 100% agree. Because like, if I'm not communicating with you, then there's no opportunity for me to voice this opinion, this objective, this POV, and you can't do the same, vice versa.
Absolutely. Look, man, we got to end this thing. This has been so real. Listen, I love y'all so much. Before we end this, Darnell, tell them where they can find you at.
Hey, man, you can find me on Instagram at DNailsit, DNELLSIT, DNailsit. You can find me at Facebook, Darnell Samples. I'm not on TikTok. I'm not with the witch talk. You heard me?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I love you, TikTok. Thank you, people. I appreciate you. Look, this has been a good one. Great conversation. I had a good time. Did you?
I had a great time, man. Thank you, big bro.
Listen, come back anytime. Appreciate you, man. Tell your people to tell their people to follow us. I need you all to follow us on all platforms, wherever you get your podcast. That's YouTube, that's Spotify, Pandora. It doesn't matter. Follow your boy, Big Daddy. That's at Sugar Daddy's Podcast. That's with a Z, y'all. DADDYZ, that is. It's been real. I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Look, till next time, love, peace. God bless you.
Hey, man, before we get out of here, though, on some real, let's lay. I take your advice. I do everything you said, right, big bro?
Okay.
And it doesn't work. What's the refund process?
Well, look, let me answer this before we get out of here. Let me tell you this. There is no refund in an investment. Let me say that again. There is no refund in an investment. For me, Big Daddy, ladies, when I'm dating you, I'm investing in you. Sometimes you got to take a motherfucking L when the shit don't work out. I love y'all. We'll have to take this conversation next time. Peace.